I want to invite up Vince Puente. I think he's already up here. Vince is a member of the board of Texas Values, but long before he was a member of the board, he was serving in great capacities and serving in the work that we do, and he was a tremendous support of our work. As a matter of fact, we were friends, but when I really realized that we were going to get to know each other a lot better is when I went to a meeting at Fort Worth ISD on this issue of allowing boys into girls' bathrooms, and here was Vince Puente sitting in the audience reading a printout of the talking points from the Texas Values website and email about how to address this issue. And he was speaking up for his local community, and he did it really well, and he's been doing it for years. And that's why we're excited that he's now a leader and a board member of Texas Values. Vince Puente, I love you, brother.
All right, if I get Texas Values staff, do me a big favor. I realize we're running late. I realize you just heard Matt Krause, you just heard Colonel West, and now you're going to hear from me. And that's a big letdown. So, Texas Value board member, staff, please lock the doors so that we don't get any exiting, because this is the time people usually exit. First of all, I appreciate what Jonathan said. I got to tell you, I was down there at this school board meeting doing this thing only because my wife said we need to be there. And my wife is Mona Puente, and she is the sunshine of my life. She is truly the wind beneath my wings, and if it weren't for her, I'd just be at the office working. So I want to thank you for that. This is really a special evening. I really appreciate everybody being here. A lot of you are friends of mine. I know most of you guys here. Not that you came because of us, but we encouraged you to come, and you came here. We had a sellout event. I had a half a dozen or more friends still contact me wanting to come this evening. I have to tell them no. And that's a great thing to do when it's a sellout event. What I want you to do is take a few minutes. I'm supposed to introduce myself. You've heard who I am. I am a business owner. I've got a company named Southwest Office Systems here in the DFW area. It was actually started by my dad. We've been around for 50 years. We have 55 employees. We do quite a bit of business throughout the United States. And it's because of this great community that our company has thrived and given us, Mona and I, the opportunity to share the things that the Lord has shared with us. We are in a great community. But it won't always be great if all we do is go to dinners. And we feel good about that, and we hear a great speech, and we hear great reports, and we get enthusiastic about it, and we wrote a check to come to the dinner, and we know that helped, but that's all that we do. We are losing the battle in some ways. If you did not know this, and most of you do know this in this room, in Tarrant County, which has been the most Republican, the reddest county in the entire country, at this last major election, whatever his name is, Beto, actually won the vote of Tarrant County over Ted Cruz. Folks, that is something to be scared about. That is something to really be concerned about. And it's people like us. We are the Tarrant County people. We are the people who are going down to the polls and vote. And yes, I believe everyone in this room votes. I believe every one of y'all are probably doing some and helping here and helping there. A lot of you are volunteering, which is very important. You came here this evening, you gave up your entire evening, you gave away a few bucks to be here, which all of it counts. But it's going to take more than that. And I just want to encourage you in that. I meet with a group once a month. Rick's one of them, several more here tonight, that we're trying to figure out a way to make a difference. But it's difficult. Unlike the other party, we're a party of individuals that we have a little bit different ideas. We express ourselves in different ways. We don't just get in a row and march one direction. But on the other hand, the other party does. And they march to whatever direction is they're told, or it's the truth, or it's not the truth. And we have got to make an impact. Texas Values is one way to do that. One way. There's many different ways. But we appreciate you coming here tonight. Mona and I, as Jonathan said, actually We've been supporting them since they started up 2012, I believe it was. I was fortunate enough that in January of 2018, they asked me to serve on the board, and I've gladly done that, trying to give my input even when they don't ask for it. Kind of known for doing that. And it's great to be a part of it that way. But what I do realize is all the effort it takes in this organization. There are not that many people in their organization. I think we're 8, 10. We're at 10 now. 2 years ago, we were probably at 5. And they are growing rapidly. But those 10 people are doing the work of 25. They work hard. They don't work there just for the pay. They work there because they are committed. And this is one way they can do what they do. And we need to help them do what they do. There's some stuff here I'm supposed to go through with you. I'm not going to mess with that because Jonathan wrote it, and I think, you know, what the heck. I've got it. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to pull up this card. There's I guess there's an envelope that's in the folder. We've got folders on the desk. And at least do this for me. Pull out the card and put it in your hand. I'm asking you that much. There's 2 organizations of Texas Values. Texas Values, which, if I get this right, is a 501c3, I'm sorry. And then Texas Values Action. And 2 different organizations. They have 2 different budgets. It's all the same staffing, or at least with Jonathan being in the middle of all that. The Texas Values Action is the one that's getting involved with legislation, moving bills, helping candidates, etc. like that. Texas Values is the one, well, that's what we are tonight. We're out here educating people, bringing information to you, and that is a nonprofit that is tax deductible. Both of them are nonprofits, but Texas Values is a tax deductible nonprofit. So, folks, we need your help. We're basically running at $1 million cost per year. We have to get out and do these events like this. They're very good. We appreciate it, but they don't spend a lot of time fundraising. And so we've got 111 people here tonight. We need to raise. They need $230,000 to finish the year out. We'd like to bring another $25,000 in tonight. This event's paid for, so anything you give tonight is going to the bottom line. It's going to help make 2019, 2020 successful. So if we're trying to raise $25,000 and there's about 100 people in here, that's about $250 a piece. Some of you can't do that. Some of you sacrifice just being here, and we appreciate that. Some of you can do 1,000. There's probably a couple in here that can do 25,000 if they so choose to. And so I'm asking you to reach down and really think about it and say, how can I help this team go forward? And maybe it is voluntary. Grab one of the staff, find out how you can help out. But if there's any way you can also make a financial commitment tonight, we'd like you to do that. 2 ways of doing that. One, you can make a one-time gift and make that a big one. In addition to that, so you don't have to do just one or the other, is to make a monthly gift. Monthly gifts are pretty powerful because with all those monthly gifts coming in, that's what helps them determine their budget each month, and they can see that the consistency coming through. It's great if you can do both, but if you can do monthly, I think that would be excellent. I just encourage you to pick that up and do it. One other thing we're going to do tonight, I have had the pleasure of reading this book that Colonel West wrote. He's gotten 2 books out. This is the second one, Hold Texas, Hold the Nation, Victory or Death. This is an amazing book. You're going to enjoy reading this book. But who in this room does not have a book at this point? That's all? Okay. I've got to wait for you to get a book. Write us a check for $500. We're going to give you a book tonight. You'll get your picture with Colonel West. You get an autograph by him. Yeah. You're worth more than that. And so we want, that is an offer we're making tonight. If you'll do a $500 donation, we're going to get you a book, we're going to get you a picture, we're going to get you autographed tonight. And that'll be pretty special. Jonathan, is there anything else you'd like to cover?
Well, I just want to let people know, sometimes people want to have an idea of how the money is spent, where the donations are going to go. There's a sheet in here in the folder, it says 2019 immediate needs. You can see directly where this money is going in a variety of ways. that our budget is spent to give you an idea of where the cost is. It costs us $5,000, $5,000 a month just to have an office in Austin. That's $60,000 a year. And I'm just going to tell you, it is the nonprofit suite. There are no windows in our office. It's about the least expensive as you can get to do that work. But there's a sheet in here if you want to have a better idea directly where the funding is going for our team of 10. There are 8 different things that we mentioned, so you can see that. So, but Vince, let me see your script. See your script. Yeah. Okay. Let's see, we're at bullet point. Recognize Mona, she's lovely, amazing. Recovered dad, the pledge card, the 2 different ways. Colonel Alan West is going to stay here until midnight signing a whole bunch of books for $500. No, he's not going to stay that late. But we know some people signed up early for the VIP package to kind of pre-order that book, and some of y'all may not have been aware of that. But you can take advantage of that tonight with a donation of $500 or more. Will everyone please give a round of applause for Vince? This event would not have been possible without him. So, Vince, you're going to close us out and lead us in prayer, and then we're going to set this table back up, and Lieutenant Colonel Alan West will be here to sign books and take pictures. Just bring your pledge card up here with a pledge of $500 or more, and he will be ready to go.
All right, one other thing I want to say, since I've got the microphone and the doors are locked. I talked about Tarrant County and how scary it is. On the other hand, I want to share this with you. The following Tarrant County people here, well, this is Mansfield. We have elected Mansfield ISD trustee Raul Gonzalez. Is he here? Raul, stand up. Here we go. So we've got a trustee of a school district going out in public and supporting us. We have Commissioner Gary Fix. Gary, could you stand up? Commissioner of Tarrant County, bold and out here out front. We have Judge Kimberly Fitzpatrick, who probably doesn't want me to announce her, but she's here. Something about these judges, they're like, see, I had one judge one time actually give me cash to give to the organizations. You just don't know. We also have, we have the District Attorney of Tarrant County, Sharon Wilson. Where are you, Sharon? I mean, folks, this is boldness. And we have, back in the audience, that's why I read my thing in reverse, because I saw him leave. Stand back up, Sheriff Bill Wayward of Tarrant County. So these folks are not only, yes?
Judge Brooke Allen. Yeah, Brooke Allen.
Oh, Brooke, where are you? Brooke! Yes, Judge Brooke! And actually, she and I and Mona, we do a lot of things together, including the Walk Church USA, which we have Pastor Jay Davis here this evening with them. So we could have asked you to play guitar, but we knew you couldn't take the excitement. So.
If you're not able to stay, but you want to leave your donation here, just make sure you leave it with one of the members of our team. They're in the back, or there's a folder on the table. Don't just leave it kind of on its own. We don't want anything to get lost. We know a lot of people care about the work we do, and so just make sure that member of our team, there's several here, get that, put the pledge card in the envelope. We'll make sure that it's in a safe place, and we got plenty of books back there.
Hey, and if you don't end up with a book tonight, I would encourage you to go online. I'm sure Amazon has it, a lot of people have it. You've got to get the book. It really in itself is a treasure to read and will encourage you and also make you aware of what the real challenges are. So again, Tarrant County officials, thank you so much. Thank you for your boldness. Thank you for contributing this evening. And thank everybody here that made the effort to be here. You'll join me in prayer, please. Father, sometimes it's just great to take just a moment and just have quiet. And we have the sense that you're here with us. We live in a busy community and a busy lifestyle, Lord, but you are the one that brings peace to us, long, everlasting peace, and we're thankful for that peace. Lord, I'm thankful for the Texas Value staff. Every one of them are giving of themselves to serve you and serve our community. And I pray they have the same challenges that all of us have, whether it's with their spouse or their kids or their parents or their family members. And I ask your hand to be especially strong on them. Let your spirit just reign in their life, and not only their work glorify you, but their family life as well. And Lord, all the elected officials here, they have stepped out. They have given up part of their time with their families. They've given up part of their personal time, and their family sacrifice, and they are sacrificing. And those that are here tonight, I know, do so because they want to bring honor to you, Lord. And I'd ask your hand to be upon them, and that you would just strengthen their family bond just in a miraculous way. Thank you for all the friends that are here this evening. Every one of us have challenges, and yet you're always there for us. Show us how to turn those challenges over to you to lift the load as you have promised to do, Lord, and so that we can work in a way that always glorifies you. Whether that is at our jobs, whether that's at the grocery store, or whether that's at the voting booth. And Lord, I would encourage everyone in this room. We have a couple of pastors here tonight. We should have dozens of pastors here. The pastors can make such an impact on our community. We need, as members of those churches, to be talking to those pastors, not asking them to tell us who to vote for, but to ask them to consider what our values are and how those values are represented in the candidates that are on the ballot, Lord. I would just pray, Lord, that you would have a movement starting here in Tarrant County, going throughout Texas and the entire United States, where the church comes back, takes its rightful place, and is bold in winning souls and in winning elections for those that will honor you. For those that get elected, that they will continue to honor you, Lord, and for those supporting them, that we would honor you as well. Thank you for this evening, the great food, the great fellowship, the great speeches. It's in Jesus Christ's name I pray. Amen.
Amen.